Yeah, 2024 is coming to an end. After all, we're here in the last month of the year, and I want to know how you're getting ready. What are your expectations for the upcoming year that's about to arrive? And I've already put together the video about the Orixas. For the year 2025, you already know it's going to be Yansan and Zango. So 2025 promises a lot. But after all, what does it promise for you according to your sign? I'm going to do this more general analysis. I'm going to do this tarot analysis for you today according to your sign in a more relaxed way. And then guys, you can wait because I'm going to bring you a much more complete analysis about each sign. What's going to happen in your year of 2025 according to the stars that govern you, that govern your birth date. But if you're just joining us now and you're not subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Just click that little red button. Turn on all the notifications so you don't miss anything from our channel. And also leave a like on our video. Let me know in the comments where you're watching me from. Are you in Brazil or outside of Brazil? What state are you in? Are you already following me? For how long? What are your expectations for the upcoming year? I hope that with all my heart and all the positive energy, your year is wonderful no matter where you are, okay? If you want a spiritual guidance session with me here at Casa Maria Madalena, and you want to start your 2025 off right by receiving spiritual guidance through the oracles, just schedule your appointment with me. There are still a few slots available for this year, 2024, but they're almost gone. So just send me a message. My contact info is in the description of the video. Okay. So let's go right, guys. Also put in the comments what your sign is. What are your expectations? Don't forget. Also share this video with someone. You know you like zodiac signs, right? I'm sure that person is going to be really happy. You remembered them, right? Yeah, guys, that's right. The year E is coming to an end, right? So let's go. Let's get started. I'm going to lay the cards out on the table. You can all relax because I'm going to draw the card, okay? Every time I'm here. That I'm going to talk to you and your sign. Got it. Are you all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I hope. Oh, the revelations have already started to show up here on our table. And I hope that the spirituality can speak to you now, at this moment, through the oracles, according to your sign. So let's get started with Aries. Look, Aries, the year 2025 is the year for you to express your communication even more, your speaking power, to talk exactly about what you desire, what you like, and what you want to achieve. In other words, what is spirituality telling you at this moment? It's not the time to stay quiet. In other words, it's not the time to just sit there quietly in your corner and wait for things to come to you. The year 2025 is also the year when you will receive very important messages. You know those people you sometimes wish you could get a message from, or that you'd even like to hear news about. All of that is going to come to you in the year 2025, you know. Why? Because this year is the year for everything that was stagnant, all the news, all the returns that were stuck are going to show up in your life in a way you can't even imagine. But for you to have those energies and that return as well, meaning those doors opening for you, those answers coming to you, you also need to express what you want, to say what you desire, because it will help you a lot. Okay, so look, Aries, communication is the key word for you in 2025. By the way, if you want your soul map and past lives, 2025, by the way, if you want your soul map and past lives, guys, the soul map and past lives is still on promotional price. for a little while longer. In this map, I'm going to tell you everything about your karmic lessons, about the karmas you bring into this incarnation, about the lessons you need to learn, the decisive moments in your life throughout this reincarnation. I have so many answers for you, and all of this is through soul map and past lives. You can order yours now, and I will deliver it exclusively to you because you will send me your full name, your date of birth, and I will provide your soul map and past lives to you wherever you are. So get yours, because I'm sure that all the answers you need for your life to lead a life with more direction are in your soul map and past lives. And I will make it exclusively with a lot of care just for you. So take advantage of our promotional price. Look, the link is here in the video description. We're going to put it there. Your full name. You'll make your payment, and then within that platform, you'll send me your full birth name and your date of birth, and I will create it exclusively for you. You know those answers you need that you haven't found yet. So, in your soul map and past lives, I'm going to give you all of that, but I'll talk a bit more about this topic for you in just a moment, right? So now let's talk to my friends from Taurus. Where are my Taurus friends who are watching our general video for the signs in 2025? Look, Taurus, 2025 has arrived, and it's the time for breakups, right? It's time for you to get rid of what no longer serves you in your life. It's time for you to let go of what you don't want to carry in your life anymore. What's wearing you out? What's making you uncomfortable? What's bothering you? And spirituality is telling you the following: if you don't remove these energies from your life, they will find a way to remove them for you. So it's a very serious message from spirituality for you. So what do they mean by that? Look, stay calm, because we are here watching over you. That which is negative for your life won't stay. It won't remain, because we will also give that little push to get it out of your life. When you think that things can't stay the way they are, they really can't. What is negative in your life will not stay, will not remain, because we will also give you that push to get it out of your life. When you think that things can't stay the way they are, they really can't. You need to give a push so that the things that are no longer benefiting you leave your life. And it even opens up space for the new. You need to give push so that the things that are no longer benefiting you leave your life. And it even opens up space for new. So it's what spirituality wants you to know. So look, Taurus, some cuts, some breakups. This applies to both your personal life and your professional life, even in your love life. So everything that is negative for you in this next year will be cut. And that's where you need to prepare. That's where you need to know. That's where you need to have the answers you need for your life, right? So look, Taurus, the year 2025 asks you to be very careful so that you don't carry this burden that you've been carrying for another 9 years. So if you're feeling like things are heavy, like it's too much for you, sometimes it really is, but that's only happening because you might be afraid to let go, right? So spirituality is telling you, look, be calm, because this necessary cleansing in your life is going to happen, and we will find a way to help you. Okay, let's talk to my friends from Gemini. Gemini 2025 is a year of great achievements in your personal, professional, and love life. The energy that felt paralyzing and stagnant for 8 years is now opening up. What a positive change for you. All that energy you were feeling stuck, you know, that paralyzing energy, that energy you didn't know if it was good or bad, all the paths that have been stagnant for the past 8 years are now starting to open up. And look at that positive thing for you, right? Knowing that after you've planted so much, you're going to start reaping the rewards. So this year, 2025, for you, Gemini, is going to be a year where you will thrive. In other words, if you have a business, it's going to bring you a lot of returns. If you have a relationship, that relationship is going to bring you a lot of joy. If you're facing any health issues, any emotional problems, all of that will also be resolved in the year 2025. But you also need to be open, meaning you need to open yourself up to receive those blessings from spirituality. You also need to have that direction of where you're going in the year 2025. So the more direction you have in your life, better. All right, Gemini. So now let's move on to my friends from Cancer. And look, Cancer, this year 2025 is a year when you're going to want to stay a bit more closed off, a bit more reserved. You know that energy of being more reclusive, thinking with your thoughts about where I'm going to end up, what I want to achieve, what I want for myself, and what I don't want for myself. All of this is going to be very prominent in your life in the year 2025. So look, don't worry. If you're going through a moment of introspection, like, oh, I don't want to go out much, I don't want to socialize much, right? So it's fine. Why? Remember, folks, a lot of people, I don't know if you know this, but the year 2025 is a year 9, which means it's a year of completion. That's why I talk about the map of souls and past lives with such certainty, because it's really going to help you a lot. Why? Because it's going to give you direction. Why? Because it's going to give you direction. He's going to say the following. Look, you have these karmic lessons. And for example, in the year 2025, to avoid facing negative situations, you're going to do this, this, and this. That's why I'm recommending the map, Souls and Past Lives, to you. Kelida, how do I do it? The link is right here in the video description. You can even make your purchase now, and you'll receive it within 7 business days, right? And even here for my Cancer friends, knowing how to make this transition, how not to carry that negative energy for another 9 years. Why am I telling you this? Because everything you carry, everything you don't resolve in a year 9, it extends for another 9 years. So I'm sure you don't want to carry that energy into your life for another 9 years, right? So I know it's all good. You're going to want to stay calmer in your own space, and that's understandable. Okay, my Leo friends, for 2025, open paths, messages coming in, changes on the horizon, and this is true for both your personal life and your professional life. Your financial life in the year 2025, Leo, is also going to take a big turn, you know, that 360-degree turn we talk about. So it's going to take that turn, and you're going to see your life changing and transforming a lot. For those of you who are Leos, in the year 2025, if you plan to make changes, travel, all of that will be very favorable for you. Everything will be set up for you to make those trips and changes. So be ready, okay, Leo, to make those changes in your life, because for sure you're going to have a new direction and a new path to follow. Don't be afraid of these transformations, okay? Why? Because it says the following. Look, you are in a year 9. This year 9 is the year of your completion, and everything you haven't achieved yet, you're going to achieve starting in 2026. Kelida, do I really have to wait till 2026 just because I'm a Leo? 2.026. Is it just because I'm a Leo? It's just because I'm a Leo. It's because this next year for you is a year of completion. It's where you're going to broaden your horizons. It's where you're going to connect with everything that's most sacred in your existence, both emotionally, financially, and also in your personal life. So we're going to go through these changes, but many paths are going to open up for you. Okay, Leo. Now let's talk to my friends from Virgo. And look, Virgo, seeking more harmony in the year 2025. So in 2025, you won't want to fight, won't want war with anyone, you won't want to get into conflict with anyone. This is the year for you to want peace in your heart, to want peace in your life. You know that feeling of seeing the circus on fire, seeing everyone running around, seeing that everyone is after something, fighting, struggling. It doesn't mean that you won't do that. But if it's going to cost you your peace, you won't get into any unnecessary fights. So, for Virgos, in the year 2025, you'll be in a more focused energy like, let me take care of what's mine. Let me take care of my peace, because peace at this moment for you Virgos is going to be one of your greatest treasures. Because I know that in the past years, for sure, you went through a lot of tribulations, right? You've also gone through many trials. So this year, 2025, it's very common, it's very natural for you to want peace, and that's going to happen in your life. Is that right, Virgo? Now let's talk to my friends from Libra, and look, that Libra. The Libras of 2025 are bringing that exhaustion. 2024 wasn't easy, was it? 2024 was a year that tested you. It was a year that left you very exhausted, even with that urge to give up. Giving up on a project, giving up on a relationship, giving up on a job, giving up on a business even. Giving up on fighting and struggling so much, right? So I see that my Libra friends are tired. It seems like it's been years and years and years of struggle. Spirituality tells you this. The mountain card symbolizes your battles were worthwhile and recognized. You have the drive, willpower, and energy of achievement. This card suggests that looking at the mountain can feel discouraging and make you feel lazy, wondering how you'll reach the top. Because you have that desire, you have that willpower, you have that energy of conquest, and that is what is important. So, I find it very interesting when this letter from the mountain comes out that says the following. When you look at the mountain, you feel discouraged. You feel so lazy that you say, wow, until I get to the top. But when you get to the top, view is beautiful, isn't it? So it's worth all your efforts. It's worth everything you fought for. Everything you wanted to achieve up until now. Don't give up. It's not the time to give up. Okay, so all your battles will be worth it. And this year of 2025 will be the year that you will start to see these positive aspects, these positive battles that you need to win, and that you really need to know that everything you went through was not actually negative, it was positive, and this year will now tell you that, okay, let's talk to my friends from Scorpio. Check it out. Scorpio, this year, 2025, is the year for you to listen to your intuition. It's the year for you to look at yourself and say, this is my year, and I'm going to listen to that inner voice that I haven't heard in a long time, because I know I'm restless. I know I'm restless. Even if you don't show that restlessness, you're restless inside. You have that restlessness, and that restlessness is exactly what you need to be careful about. Why? Because this restlessness takes you away from your peace and your connection with your spirituality, with your sacred self. So it's time for you to reestablish that connection with your sacred self. It's time for you to reconnect with yourself and truly get the answers you want and need from spirituality for your life. Got it. So the year 2025, Scorpio, is the year for you to listen to your intuition. Got it. So let's talk to my Sagittarius friends. Hey there, Sagittarius. I almost choked up here. Sagittarius, this year, 2025, you really need to be careful. with excess. Too much partying, too many attempts, too many thoughts, not resting. You know, when you don't stop to rest, you need to rest. You can't keep up this whole rush anymore. You can't try to take on the world anymore, because the year 2025 is going to be a year that will ask you to do a complete cleanup in your life, in your feelings, even in spiritual matters. So, Sagittarius, this year, 2025, really brings that energy of cleaning up, but also connecting with yourself and forgetting about others. Sometimes this year, 2025, Sagittarius, losing an opportunity is actually a gain. Losing something that you think, wow, this is unmissable. That's unmissable. Spirituality is telling you that it's time for you to say no. Now I'm going to accept not going to this party. Now I'm going to accept not doing this work. Now I'm going to accept not saying yes to everything. Because sometimes you say yes to everything, yes to everything, yes to everything, and before you know it, you're carrying a weight on your shoulders that isn't yours, right? So the year 2025, Sagittarius, is the time for cleaning up. It's time to get reorganized, okay? Let's talk now to my Capricorn friends. Look, Capricorn, 2025 is the year of transformation. You're going to go through big changes this year, whether you want to or not. And that's something I'm going to tell you, you know. Sometimes you might feel a bit anxious, wondering if you're really available, willing to make this change, right? But what I want to tell you is, do it. You know, believe in this change. Believe that. Sometimes it's necessary to change jobs, switch professions, make some changes in your life. Why am I telling you this? Because it's in your destiny. It's time to take off the old clothes and put on the new ones. It's time for you to start thinking about rebirth. Sometimes when I draw the snake card, people say, wow, the snake card, oh my God, mercy, it's a bad card. No means no. The snake card also brings this transformation. Why do I say that? Because the snake card brings this idea of the snake, and what does the snake do? It sheds its skin. So it has no choice. Many times when it's shedding its skin, it either sheds or it ages, and then it reaches its final cycle. The snake only stops going through a transformation when it's reaching its final cycle. Right. So here's this message for you, because 2025 is the year of your change, and there's no running away from it, you know. I'm telling you the truth. My friends from Aquarius 2025, Kelida, if I'm single, it's a relationship coming my way. Look, you say yes, okay. Serious commitments, relationships, even a new partnership, connecting with another person, having stronger relationships and friendships. That's what's important, right? Why? Because you also need to have more people around you. So, new friendships, new bonds forming for Aquarius in this year of 2025. Sometimes if you're thinking about taking a course, you'll find someone who will help you, who will give you strength. If you want to change jobs, switch careers too, you'll find someone who will give you that support. How wonderful. If you want to change jobs, switch careers too, you'll find someone who will give you that support. Look, wonder. All of this is going to bring you this movement of transformation. And this movement of transformation is how it has to be. That's really how it brings this energy of, oh, let's go. Let's do this. Because this is really going to work. This is going to transform. And that's what you need to believe too. All right. So many partnerships are coming in for my friends from Aquarius. And my friends from Pisces, check it out. It's the end of karma. Yeah, it's the end of karma. And then you want to know what your karma is, what your karmic lesson is, what your talent, your divine mission, your destiny is. You just need to make your soul and past lives map. The link is right here in the video description, and I'm going to do it, see, with a lot of care for you. I'm going to send you exclusively the map made with your name and your date of birth. Since Pisces is wrapping up and the Pisces folks are closing a chapter and some karma in their lives, it's time for you to really turn your attention back to yourself and see what you want to carry into the next year. So, my friends from Pisces, it's time to wrap things up. You're going through a process where guilt can't exist anymore, fear can't exist anymore, insecurity can't exist anymore. You know why? Because if you carry that energy to the next year, then you think, remember what I told you, it's another 9 years carrying a burden, a guilt that isn't yours and that doesn't belong to you. So 2025 Pisces, it's time for you to let go of guilt, fear, and insecurity, right? So look everyone, that was a general overview of the signs, our big overview of the signs for 2025, but I'll be back with a more complete analysis for you sign by sign, because we have a lot to talk about: love life, career, health, achievements, closures, because it's a year 9. And then I'll also bring you more information about this year, because I'm going to bring in spirits. I'll bring in wise elders. I'll bring in the gypsies. I'll bring in the whole energy that will move this year of 2025. I'm sure it will be your year, all right? Thank you so much for sticking around until now, watching all the way through. So let me know you made it to the end. I made it to the end, Kelida, because I wanted to hear all the signs. I really appreciate you sticking around until now, watching all the way through. So let me know you made it to the end. I made it to the end, Kelida, because I wanted to hear all the signs. Leave your like on this video and see you in the next one, because now there are almost daily videos here on the channel for you. Bye bye everyone. Stay with God. May spirituality bless you. May Zala bless you and your life. And see you in our next video. Bye bye.